Okay, so we are going back into playtime with little Ronald. And right now we're playing this board game. And I just want to explain how I feel. Is that okay?
Yes, please.
Okay. So Chi is having so much fun giggling and laughing and moving the board game pieces. And whenever she pulls a card that's like, oh, you have to take a step back, she's like, ah, she's so like dramatic. She's like, oh my God, throwing her hands up in the air.
This this how she is very uh, how do you say it? Uh, um, I get that energy too. It's very unstable, like we say. Yeah, it's very. I take over that energy, so it's great. I love that.
I love that. What else does little Ronald see or experience?
No, he's enjoying the contact. He's enjoying conversation with you, with Chi. Uh, like even forgetting the game. Uh, Having the game as a distraction, so it's as a thing that sparkles the interaction with Chi.
Well, she sees like this game that she's playing with Ronald almost like real life. It's like a game within a game because even though we're playing a board game, she can see the chocolate pond uh, or the chocolate swamp. And she's like, Ronald, do you want to come jump in the chocolate
Oh,
swamp?
yes, yes. Let's dive in.
Oh man. And inside the swamp, she's like taking handfuls of chocolate and she's just like eating it. She's like, I don't really care if chocolate is like bad for you. She's just like eating the chocolate.
Yeah, I'm so much laughing. I used to like, oh, this is dirty or so to go in, whatever. But I love this freeness and this joy, and just do it, do crazy things.
Is there any other crazy things that you want to do?
And then I get stuck again.
Okay.
It's
So,
easy for him to go with you, to go with you, and to enjoy, but to come up by himself with things.
okay. So we're climbing out of the chocolate swamp and we're just gonna sit on the ground for a minute.
Mhm.
And she's asking Ronald, like, why do you feel stuck?
Like I want to do something that you also like, and that's been seen as good or as normal, and I don't know what that is. Or
I'm hearing that Ronald is scared that she won't like what he chooses.
Mhm.
Okay. So she reassures Ronald that she really just values the playtime together and our connection as friends, and she's okay with anything that he chooses to play.
It makes him cry.
Would you like a hug?
Hmm.
Okay. So Chi gives Ronald a big hug.
It's like he's saying that he never had such a friendship.
Yeah, and she can feel in her heart space too that she feels the same way because all she really wants is connection with other people and to have fun. And she doesn't really have expectations on what that's supposed to look like. As long as she's spending time with you, she's happy.
Just like he's saying, like, yeah, I have so much expectations myself
Do you want to?
that it makes it heavy. Also.
Well, I'm here to listen. Do you want to talk about it?
Hmm. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. If so I want to make it and make everything so big. I want to. I don't know what I want. Want always more in connection or so, and then it's disappointing. Or so I make the expectations myself. He is saying it's just interesting. Now he's like, okay, enough serious talk. Let's play.
Okay. And I feel that the I feel like in the heart space, resonance with what you have said. And so Chi is just saying to Ronald that in this space, you are safe to be who you are. That right now, you are safe to be exactly who you are. And she is happy to play anything that Ronald wants to play. So, do you want to do something crazy?
Yes,
Okay.
that,
So Chi says, let your imagination fly. What kind of crazy things do you want to do?
um, uh, flying. It was difficult for him to say because it's too crazy. So
Yeah.
he was first like jumping up and so like a kangaroo or so, but it was like, but I actually want to fly.
Okay, let's fly. Do we have special abilities to fly? Are we flying on dragons? Like, what do you see?
I want to fly myself,
Oh, okay.
like a bird or so, you know.
Okay, so we're both flying now. I see Chi is um sitting on a magic carpet and flying through the air. And she looks over and she sees Ronald flying just as you are, with no assistance. You're just flying.
And then he flies around and then he gets bored, like something needs to happen or so. That's the expectation part of it always needs to be more. So
Mm. Well, let's just lean into the feeling of flying. Like, how do you feel flying?
free.
Yeah. Do you want to describe some of the things that you see or hear while you're flying?
I see the ground. I see the world under me. I see you on your carpet having fun and wanting that fun also. Um, I see big trees where we're flying over. See the sky, blue sky. And the feeling at the same time when I'm saying these things, I can see other things, but I feel more in the stomach, the little Ronald in the stomach, more like I'm missing something or so. I'm missing the fun.
Wow.
So that's this after pulsing back or something. That's out of the enjoying.
Mm. So let me reflect back what you've shared. So you feel and you sense the freedom of flying and you see the world around you, but the feeling of joy and fun is not there.
Mm-hmm. And then I have to enjoy. I have to. So something's missing, and then I get stuck in myself. But then I'm not cannot enjoy because this is yeah. But when I talk about I'm seeing this, I'm seeing that, then slowly there comes some more yeah room to. But still, yeah, at the same time I feel this holding back because of these feelings.
Okay, let me feel into that. Is there a correlation between peace and fun? Like, do you feel that freedom is not the same as fun?
Yes, it's not the same. Actually, freedom is what he's saying is then I have to do things myself. I have to choose things.
Okay. Let me see. Chi would like to show you her freedom. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm. Yes, 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 yes.
Okay. So for Chi, her freedom is the ability to be herself at any time, for her to express who she really is uninhibited at all times. And there's a sense of like, and she kind of wants to show you this. So she's holding out her hand and she's inviting you onto her magic carpet.
Mm-hmm. I'm jumping on.
Yay! Okay. And she's flying around this castle. So in this Creator Academy, the way that she sees the school is like a magical Hogwarts type of castle floating in the air. And she's flying you all around this castle. And she's flying you inside of this castle. And she's just showing you, look, Ronald, look at all these rooms that I've created. And each room is something different, is a little portal that we can walk through and experience galaxies and other planets and other ways of living and being. And it's different than what we experience, but there's so much to learn from it, and that's fun. There's fun in that. And then she flies you to the healing chamber that she envisioned. And this is like a beautiful crystal room, like crystals from floor to ceiling, big crystals, small crystals, everything is made of crystals. And when we sit in this room, it's so peaceful, it's so quiet. You can hear your own soul. And you're allowed to just exist. And that is what we're going to do in this room is Chi is now just sitting in front of you face to face.
Yeah, I loved it. Little Ronald loves it.
And you are just allowed to exist in this moment. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to pretend to be anything. I enjoy being with you just like this. No words, no action, no play, nothing. I enjoy your existence.
Me too. I love this. Little Ronald loves this.
And now she feels that she's satisfied with just sitting in silence. How does little Ronald feel?
I can sit here forever.
You can say it.
But yeah, he wants to have more this peaceful, this uh, just being times. And that doesn't have to be now, but uh, more this just being times. It's enough. Otherwise, all these impressions, all these things playing, so that comes with so much, and this being time, the slowness of it, and so this without all this other uh, influence is very good for him. Nice.
Yeah. So, do you want to just sit in this beingness some more?
A little bit more.
Yeah, let's do that.
It's like little Ronald is charging up or something, being recharged or so, filling up his being.
And she's very animated too, because I see her. She is now laying on the floor of the crystal room, and it's like she's glowing like a little star. She's like present with the crystals, and she sees you. She sees the magic carpet floating slightly above, and she sees you're sitting there meditating. But like when she looks up in the sky of the crystal room, it's so high, it's ever going. Like it feels like you can exist and there's infinite. It just keeps going higher and higher and higher. How are you feeling?
When you were talking about it's going higher and it's becoming bigger and bigger or something, I felt like Little Ronald was becoming bigger and bigger and higher with very large head. And the large head was seeing aliens. Very high up was seeing aliens and so. But Little Ronald at the same time feeling frustrated, a bit like wanted to be like playful, enjoying, just enjoying and not, yeah. So when you're saying how are you feeling, it became down again, it became smaller again.
So you
Um,
were feeling frustration when you were expanding out?
yeah, when I was spending out and saw these other realms or something, I
Mhm.
was like frustrated. Later on, it was frustrated
Yeah.
because he wants to be more like you, like just enjoy playing around, enjoy life and so. And I know this feeling. Uh,
So we're gonna come back because what little Ronald is feeling, and I resonate with this when I was going out into like the 5D and the like raising consciousness and connecting with your multidimensional self. I lost the feeling of connection with people, and that's what the heart is here for.
mhm.
So, like coming back down, and she is like sitting back on the margin carpet with Ronald. How does Ronald feel about being a human?
No, he really wants to be a human.
He really wants to be a human.
So that that says maybe something that he doesn't feel it. But
So, is there a reason why you don't feel safe being a human?
the guidance, not knowing how it works here, and so
Like not knowing how to be a human?
yeah, how that works, how that is, how to. There's no guidance. You come here and there's no guidance. They just expect you to know how it is to be human. Like maybe it's like his first time on Earth, and maybe you know it if you have had a lot of lives, but like you dropped here and nobody tells you. They just expect you how it works to know how it works or something.
Mm. So I feel the biggest component of being human is the heart. Do you feel connected with your heart?
When I'm with Chi, Ronald is connected with his heart. When we connect.
Yeah, the heart.
But in general, not. He doesn't know how to connect with the heart.
Mm. So Chi says, "Don't worry, Ronald. I'll show you how to be human." And in fact,
Mm.
your special uniqueness is already human. But she says she will show you how to just be you. How do you feel about that?
This is all what he wants for people to show him, yeah, this in connection, to show him life or to show him how it's to be me or things like that. To show him all, yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel like I'm getting flashes of images of how our inner children never felt safe, and Earth feels like a foreign place because we never felt safe to just be who we are. But together, we will create a safe space so that we can be who we are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So she is holding Ronald's hand and she's guiding you back home to your castle.
Mm-hmm.
She thinks that everyone has a castle. So every time we go into playtime, everybody has a castle. So she is guiding you back home to your castle. And then we're going to come back to the present moment.
Oh, I so much love this. It's amazing.
Oh, so I would love to hear some of your experiences throughout this journey that we've had together playing with your inner child.
No, for one, I could leave him more on his own. I mean, to experience things, and which was very nice to. Uh, no, it felt very warming. The connection. He felt very safe with Chi. He loved Chi. He loved Chi. I mean, safe, and yeah, he was like, "This is what I want." For me, people to show me things, guide me things, or play with me. En dan niet, ik begrijp dat he needs time to also to be led or to be shown around before starting to choose things himself and lead things himself or something. He needs also time for this safer way of being shown things and so. And because at first, in the beginning, you were like very enthusiastic or something, and he was like a little bit shocked, like a little bit trauma, but he went over it and he went with the enthusiastic G because he loves that. But it was good to give this time to for him to slowly, yeah, don't step over those things what he thinks difficult, something like that.
Like
So
to kind of retract from the playtime to kind of address some of the blocks.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, and to yeah, like the base things that he steps over to try to enjoy and to enjoy, and then he can enjoy. But he steps over the trauma or something, so to say. And it was good to yeah, go back and don't go step over it, because then you can heal that and can be more free also in the playtime.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm so
beautiful.
happy. Yes. Well, thank you for sharing that experience because I do feel like she has a lot of fun with Ronald. Like she knows that Ronald is so creative. Uh, just just being present. Like she enjoys spending time with you. So she doesn't care that if you needed to be in that meditative state for a long time, or if you wanted to go do something crazy and fly. Um, she just wants to spend time with you. And I think like, that's what being human is about
Mhm.
to her, is
Mhm.
like being in connection with you. Like
And
have
with Chi, I feel that it's authentic. So what you say, other people can say it, but with Chi, I feel like it's so pure, it's so authentic, it's so true. What you say, so nice.
Yay. Well, I'm excited because I do feel at the end, like I feel Ronald's like frustration in not knowing how to navigate Earth. Like
Mhm.
I felt it. It was like I felt the energy of it.
Okay.
It's like Ronald feels lost and confused in this space we call Earth.
Mhm.
Um, but I think she's having a hard time articulating like what Earth looks like, but she would love to show you um, through the lens of her own experience, but also not taking the power away from your experience, but more so guiding you, right? Like she kind of wants to guide you through this experience so that you can uh, to experience yourself how to navigate this space without telling you what to do, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always felt this part in you when working with you. I've always in this, yeah,
Oh, good.
yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. Well, with that said, are you okay with me sharing this video in the community? And
Yes, in the community is fine. Yeah.
okay. Would you be okay with me sharing this as like maybe an example for my email list?
Let me think about it.
Okay. So
Yeah.
community
I'm
is
okay. Yeah, community is fine. Outside, I mean, if you write it, but the whole video, I have to think about.
okay.
If you write about it, it's fine. But
Okay.
if you the whole video, I will come back to that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pause the recording here.